Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be looking at the review of one of my USB mics that I've been using for the last 2 years. So here's the mic. This is called the Ant Esports Wente 220 mic. It's a fairly long name. I bought this off of Amazon for 2,500 rupees 2 years back, and it's been serving me well. We'll look at the features and controls and why I bought this, and hopefully a short demo of this. So as you can see, looking at the design, it's fairly minimal and elegant. So it comes with a base, and you have the microphone, and you have screws which are like removable so that this can be mounted onto a mic stand. I'm not sure about the thread size, but I think one of those standard sizes should support this microphone. And at the top you have a capacitive touch strip which serves two functions, and you have this LED light which is added for a visual appeal. It's advertised as a gaming microphone, but in my opinion it's good for all general purposes. And at the front, before we talk about the front side, so the pickup pattern of this microphone is cardioid, which means that it picks things on the front of the side and mic, and rejects on the back side of the microphone. So the controls are on the front, and you might hear a shift in my voice. That's because this is the side of the rejection, and that's the front side that the camera is showing right now. We'll look at the controls. So it comes with one button and three knobs here. So the button is the one that controls the color of the LED. So it cycles between one of 5 colors. The first one being green, blue, cyan or sea green, yellow, pink, and this is the breathing mode where it cycles through all those colors. As you might have heard, when I press this button, since all of these controls are on the microphone, the noise gets picked up. So if you'd want to shoot a video and set a specific color, it is suggested that you set it before starting recording, so that way that noise doesn't get picked up. And likewise, the first knob is the microphone gain, which controls the level at which the input is going to be recorded. So if it's a loud source, it can be reduced, and if it is a fairly quiet source, it can be set at a desirable level. And so this is right now set at max gain because I'm just speaking, and this is going to be creating noise when I adjust the gain as well. So I'd advise before recording any audio or video, the gain is set and not left untouched after, so that noise doesn't get picked up. And the third knob is one of the features of this mic, which is the zero latency monitoring. So we have a headphone port here through which I've connected my earphones, and I am monitoring myself, which means I'm listening to myself as I speak. So the level at which I'm listening to myself is what is controlled by this knob. I've set it to max because it's not too loud either, and this does not affect the amount of gain set to the microphone. The level set at the mic is always going to be the level at which it gets recorded on the camera. So that's that. And the last knob is the echo. This is one of the features why I bought this mic. So there are not many mics at this price point, or any price point for that matter, which come with this built-in effects or DSP. So this is just one of them, which is the echo, and this knob adjusts the level of echo. And before I show this, I'll also show you the connectivity at the bottom. This is the USB-C port, and I've connected, it comes with a USB-C to USB-A cable. So what I've done is I've connected the USB-C end to the mic, and I've connected the USB-A to a USB hub and to my camera. One advantage of this monitoring is that phones these days do not come with a 3.5mm headphone jack. So this mic also acts as an audio interface, because should you choose to play back some music on the phone, you can also listen to it through this. so that way it's good. And if you just want to practice singing or playing, you could do that by playing music off of it and then setting setting the input monitoring to a fairly good level, so that way you can hear to the music, listen to the music, and also hear your own voice with a mix of it depending on the gain, and you could practice. So that's that. I'll turn back the mic towards myself so that the pickup is better. So yeah, there we go. Now I'm going to toggle the echo so that you can hear it in action. So as we speak, I'm increasing it, and you might be able to hear that beautiful echo / reverb that gets put out in real time. So ideally, to do this, one would have to connect a microphone to a mixer, and the mixer should have this effects, and then that goes into the phone and things like that. So this single mic avoids all of those devices, so that way it's quite helpful. Sorry about the background noise. And this is at max echo, and this gives out a beautiful ambience depending on what you want to do. Let's say you are a singer or a guitarist or a keyboardist or instrumentalist for that matter. You can set this for a beautiful ambience, and then play along with the guitar, and also play with your keys and sing together and things like that. So if it is too dry, it's nice and natural, but this adds a bit of a color and makes it intriguing and interesting for the listener, hopefully. And so I'll just give a quick demo. I have this keyboard here. I never use this for the keyboard, but that's just something I have right now with me. So I just thought I'll show you. And as you can hear, all of the touch noises are getting picked up because everything is connected to the microphone. So the ideal setup would be to place it on a desk or wherever, and then leave it untouched, so that way those noises won't be picked up. For now, I'm going to place it on my keyboard, and I've set the echo to a fairly decent level. It's like at 50%, and I have a piano tone set up. So I'll show you the difference. Right now it's completely dry, so this is quite good. But if I increase, I've set it at 50% again, so it's just me. To me it sounds nice. So this gives an illusion as though I'm performing on stage, or when someone listens to it, it gets that mode. So depending on what music you want to perform, you can choose to do that. I'll just play a short phrase. So that was just a short demo of how it can be used. So I think the echo gave a nice ambience to the piano mode, like a stage piano or something of that sort. But anyway, there is another feature that I wanted to show. Like, there are a couple of other features on this microphone. So at the top, we saw that there is a capacitive touch strip. So what this does is that it's as it's displayed, it toggles the mute. I'm going to try and mute the microphone. And this unmutes the microphone. It's mostly good, but sometimes it's a hit or miss, like if you have wet fingers and things like that. So it's better to wipe it and keep it clean. And the other purpose that it serves is that, I'll put it to dry mode before that. The other purpose that this mic touch strip serves is to enable the noise reduction mode. That's pretty good for situations where you have a lot of background noise. I'm not a fan of this musically, but for speeches and other things it's quite good actually. So let me activate it now. The light will blink thrice. or twice rather. So this has enabled the noise cancellation mode. As you can hear, there's a lot of significant reduction in the background noise. I'm going to stay quiet so as to give you the ambient level at which this noise cancellation is. So now I'm going to disable this. You disable it the same way by tapping and holding it. And right now we are back to the normal mode. I'm going to stay quiet to give you an idea of how much ambient noise is there right now. Yeah, so as you might have heard, there is a significant reduction in the background noise. So if you're someone who is into such things, like you want a quiet ambience and you just want your voice to be heard clearly, then this is also catering to such use cases. But in general, I think I've covered pretty much most of the features that I know of this microphone. I'm just a normal user of this mic. I don't get too much into the frequency response and things like that. So for general use cases, I think it's fairly good, and it's quite portable. It's like you can just put it into a bag, carry this fairly minimalistic setup, and you have a performance. And if you're a guitarist or someone, that's going to be great. One wishful thinking of a feature that I wish this microphone had was like built-in Bluetooth, wherein another device can pair with this via Bluetooth to send audio to this, so that one can hear through the music through this earphones. So what I'm getting at is, like, let's say you are a singer and you want to sing over it and still live stream it. So you have another MP3 player with Bluetooth or something. You can pair it to this mic, and then you can sing on top of it, and the mix of both is going to come in through this output and also to this device which records it. In this case, it's the camera. So that way, you'll have a full-fledged performance with just one MP3 player, this microphone, a USB-C cable, and this headphone for monitoring. So I think that's really brilliant. There are a lot of separate devices which do that, but I think this is going to be a great solution. Maybe such a device exists in iRig or Yamaha. I need to check it. But for now, at this price point, I think it's a great mic. I hope you like this review. Cheers.